Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, as we are speaking now, the One Kenya Alliance principals are holding series of rallies in Taita Taveta. All of those principals, that means Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musyoka, Senator Gideon Moi, and Senator Masika Wetangula. And seemingly, Taita Taveta is more of Wiper Party. So they are just there to help Kalonzo Musyoka to consolidate the Wiper within that area. But as we are speaking now, people are asking, is the ANC house in order under the leadership of Musalia Mudavadi? Because sometimes back, all of the members of parliament elected on ANC ticket have been pushing that Musalia Mudavadi should go all the way to the ballot so that they can have an easy time for campaigning and defending their seat, and even attracting more people to win on ANC party. That is what they have been pushing for. And if you listen to the remarks from someone like Ayub Savula, the Lugari member of parliament, you listen to someone like Asaka Miradi, the Kwisera member of parliament, someone like Bishop Titus Kamala, Senator Cleophas Malala, and the team. That is what they have been championing for. And in fact, they have been saying throughout that they can only work with the Raila Odinga if only Raila is going to support Musalia Mudavadi as the presidential candidate. Anything less than that, they have been saying is a no-go zone. But currently, there might be a division emerging in the ANC party, because we have a group that still insists that Musalia Mudavadi should go all the way to the ballot, even if it means going on the ANC ticket and not a coalition. The another group that still believes that Musalia Mudavadi should, at least for one more time, give a chance to work with Raila Odinga. Then after that, they think aftermath in 2027 going forward. And there is still another group that still suggests that Musalia Mudavadi should just work with William Samoei Ruto in 2022. So those three division is emerging in ANC party. See, someone like Ayub Savula, the self-proclaimed ANC deputy party leader, he has been consistent that Musalia Mudavadi will go all the way to the ballot. But there are allegations that Savula is now softening his stance towards Raila Odinga. And even there have been suggestions that he might attend the Azimio la Umoja that will be happening on Friday. If you listen to someone like Honorable Aseka Miradi, the Kwisera member of parliament, he was categorical that ANC will go all the way to the ballot. There's remarks he gave in March. So I want you to listen to what he was saying in March, then what he was saying yesterday. Compare the two, then you tell me which direction some of these ANC members are heading to.
Unapokuja hapa Kisumu, kuna poti inajengwa. Kuna railway ile inatoka kule Nakuru inafika Kisumu inakwamia hapo. Kuna EP zone, kuna Ahero inajengwa kwa sababu ya handshake. Lakini huku Western Province, Kakamega, Bungoma, Busia, Vihiga, Trans Nzoia hakuna kitu hata moja. So sisi tumerevuka. Na tumesema kwamba hatutaenda mbele kupitia kwa jirani. Tutaenda katika ile meza kupitia kwa mtoto wetu mwenyewe Mluya, anaitwa Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi.
Now we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but a quick reminder. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. Therefore, my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time once we release a video like this, you will always get notified. Again, to all our returning subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. I'm also requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that Atwoli has been pushing to see ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi at least working with Raila Odinga in 2013. But all has been in vain. And there is one question I still ask myself up to today. In 2015, Atwoli appeared in Buhungu Stadium, where he mobilized very well and endorsed Musalia Mudavadi as the Luhya leader, whom, if we have anyone who want to negotiate with the Luhya community, should come through him. The same way we have William Ruto, President Uhuru Kenyatta, and any other leader from other areas. Atwoli claimed that he used almost 5 million. And I still ask myself this question. Did even Musalia Mudavadi ask himself, where did Atwoli got the 5 million from? Was it Francis Atwoli money, or Atwoli was funded by the ODM leader Raila Amolo Odinga to come and do that event? Because there have been talks that Raila could have been part of the people who funded that event to make Musalia Mudavadi the Luhya leader. And you see, even after that, it was easy for Musalia Mudavadi to go ahead and join with Raila Amolo Odinga in CORD. They came out with something they refer to NASA Coalition, which still claim that he is the founder of NASA Coalition. Well and good. And they went ahead all the way to the ballot with Raila as a candidate, and the result was overwhelming. So there is issue of financing here. If Musalia Mudavadi events have been financed with other people like Francis Atwoli, then he should expect people like Atwoli also to give him direction, as long as he accepted that to happen. Now we have some of the ANC members of parliament who are easily embracing ODM leader. Remember, Mudavadi got around 500,000 votes in 2013. That time he did not have members of parliament. 2017 he got members of parliament. He wanted to be on the ballot in 2022. So you see now, having members of parliament, MCS here and there, it means the number he got in 2013 can multiply to 2. So he can attract up to 1 million. And people have been asking, why is Raila still pushing to work with Mudavadi? That could be one of the reasons why Raila would want at least to work with Mudavadi, so that he cannot go away with this 1 million votes. And remember, even that 500,000 vote is just important to the candidate of Raila Amolo Odinga. So Raila wants to use every means possible to make Musalia Mudavadi either work with him, or if he's not working with him, then he engineer division in in ANC party, so that he can toe the line or remain with the half of ANC, and this other half can be controlled by ODM or the deep state to help Raila have what he need in Western region in terms of campaign and members of parliament. So if Mudavadi will not manage to fund his members of parliament and those MCS who can really play good politics on the ground, then he should expect what is happening to continuously happen in ANC party. As long as we have people who are funded with William Ruto, then now Atwoli is coming here with the hand of the deep state to coerce around some of the ANC members of parliament. Remember, he has had a meeting with them. That's why Asaka Mirada and the team, they are coming out strong to say, in case Musalia Mudavadi will not be on ballot, then we better stand with Raila Amolo Odinga other than going to Sugoi. And Mudavadi understand one thing, which is clear. Even if there are people who are pushing for him to work with William Ruto, I still maintain here, he cannot work with Ruto. The only thing he can do is only to be on ballot as ANC party leader. Because the time we go in a coalition with William Ruto, hapo ndio sasa Waluhya wote wata protest against that decision. Hata zile kura alipata 500 vote, it might not go to William Ruto. Instead, maybe he will get something less than that. But if he's on ballot, he can attract more numbers than what he got. And if he supports Raila Amolo Odinga, then he can attract more numbers taking there. Because put the Raila Amolo Odinga support, what he has and what they have embraced about Raila Amolo Odinga, that is just a massive win. So Raila still has a big interest in Western region politics. And he might not leave anything to chance. He will use every opportunity that he gets to reclaim the support of Western region. Because ANC is coming here with the 7 members of parliament within the Kakamega County, where ODM has 2. Then Jubilee has. Is it true or what? So, still, he has a good chunk. And you see, ANC has claimed that Kakamega is going to be their bedroom, where if they have some declaration they want to do, they will not be doing in Nairobi. Instead, they will be doing in Kakamega. They know that's where the vote is to start from. So, as we go forward, I see Raila Amolo Odinga is not yet ready to allow Musalia Mudavadi to enjoy Western Region vote freely. He will use every means to frustrate him. He can only stand frustration if he has enough resources to give to his members of parliament to get out and campaign. Otherwise, if he don't, he should expect division. And seemingly, I'm yet to see him spending or being ready to spend in terms of funding his allies. Look at William Ruto. If Ruto was not strong enough financially, there's no way he was going to maintain the members of parliament around him. In fact, people are following him because he has been able to fund them. What they don't know is that he's funding them, but in return, he will be using them in the near future to achieve what he wants. So Ruto has maintained members of parliament because he has been able to oil their campaign. But as long as Mudavadi will remain stingy in supporting his members of parliament, the more division will emerge in ANC party. So the only thing remaining with Musalia Mudavadi is to stand out strong and finance his allies, or join Azimio la Umoja, as simple as that. That's the only way to survive. But the best way as we stand today, things stand today, if there is nothing like One Kenya Alliance going to the ballot, I think the only best thing Mudavadi can do is to join Azimio la Umoja. That's the best thing to do. Because look at the division in ANC, it might not stand. And therefore, what this other team is telling you and the deep state is that for the ANC party to grow or stand stronger, if you don't want someone to engineer division in your party, toe the line. That is what really the deep state might be saying. And they have identified Francis Atwoli as a person to use to deal with the issue of Musalia Mudavadi to sharpen 2022 campaign and politics in Western region.